Tonight, the Rays begin their 13th season. It will be a sellout as the Rays host the Baltimore Orioles. Right now, let's go down to Todd Kalas.
Dwayne, thank you very much. And the newly named Captain Morgan's deck above center field, you can feel the energy of the crowd. The excitement level is unbelievable for tonight's game. We caught up with a couple of the key components for the 2010 Tampa Bay Rays to hear their thoughts on this season's expectations.
I hope everybody realizes, how good we are and how good each player is on this team, and doesn't take that lightly, and really, goes out there every day with the intent that, we're going to win this game and we're going to get back to the playoffs and really, I guess, live up to the potential of each one of us.
It's definitely the most talent I ever played with, and it's exciting to know that you got a group of guys like that that's going to be on the field with you every day, because it makes you more confident, it makes everybody else more confident, and we hope it translates into wins on the field.
Our Geico quotes of the game: the winter is officially over. It's time for baseball. Back we go to Dwayne and Kevin.
All right, Todd, thank you very much. Are you ready for some fun? I hope so. This is going to be a fun ball club this year. Let's take a look at the Baltimore lineup. They'll have Brian Roberts, their outstanding second baseman, leading off, followed by Adam Jones and Nick Markakis. Miguel Tejada back in a Baltimore uniform, now playing third base. Luke Stout, the DH. Matt Wieters, the fine young catcher, hits sixth. Felix Pié is at left. Garrett Atkins, a new addition, at first, will bat eighth. And Cesar Ysturis, the shortstop, hits ninth.
And James Shields leads the Rays in the second youngest starting rotation in Major League Baseball. He's the old man at age 28. They average 26, just a tick over 26 per man. James had 33 starts a year ago, an 11-12 record, a respectable 4.14 earned run average, and the 219 2/3 innings pitched that we talked about. 3 years in a row that he's had more than 215 innings pitched, so he usually gets deep into the ballgame. Nice strikeout to walk ratio, about 3-1. Here's that defense that the Rays possess behind him around the outfield, left to right. Carl Crawford should have won a Gold Glove last year. B.J. Upton in center, Carlson left, and Ben Zobrist in right field tonight. And around the infield, Evan Longoria at third base, a Gold Glover from a year ago. Jason Bartlett at short. Sean Rodriguez gets a start at second base tonight against Kevin Millwood of the Orioles. Carlos Pena, the Gold Glover from 2 years ago at first. And Deanna Navarro behind the plate for James Shields. And this defensive alignment review is brought to you by Sweet Bay Supermarket, where saving you money is our passion.
Joe Madden, who directed this club to the postseason in 2008, starts his fifth year. Pressure's not something he entertains. And the skipper of the Baltimore ball club over there, the Orioles, by the way, a much improved team, they feel, to make something of a move. And we are set to play baseball. Brian Roberts in, and the first pitch from Shields is lifted into left. Under the ball is Carl Crawford. One pitch, one out. That starts the 2010 season.
Well, and that'll help you get deep into the ballgame. First ball swinging Brian Roberts. We've seen that before. Nice fastball away by James Shields and to Carl Crawford. And I mentioned Crawford, Dwayne, should have won a Gold Glove. I mean, he was phenomenal last year. Highly underrated in the outfield. I think he's the best left fielder definitely in the American League, if not Major League Baseball.
One away, and Adam Jones, the center fielder for Baltimore, becomes the hitter. He had a breakout season last year, including winning a Gold Glove and making the All-Star team. 1-0 the count. He's one of the building blocks for Dave Tremblay, the Orioles manager. Shot back into center. A long run for Upton. It's going to be off the bottom of the wall. An extra base hit for Jones, who pulls up with a double. You see some of that power Adam Jones possesses. He had 19 home runs last year and hit that ball a long way to center.
Yeah, he really is a good fastball hitter, and that's why the two spot in front of Markakis is really good for Adam Jones. That fastball kind of ran back over the center of the plate. It was down, but it did have the heart of the plate, and Adam Jones jumped all over it. BJ gets it back in nicely on the relay to Jason Bartlett.
That's Nick Markakis. You get down into this lineup, as we mentioned, the Orioles are an improved team, and the development of Jones, the continued development of Markakis, and they have Tejada hitting behind him now. 1-0 the count. Tap out front. Pena makes the play unassisted. 2 gone. So with 2 outs, a runner at third for Tejada. Tonight's race broadcast on Fox Sports Florida, presented in beautiful HD by H.H. Gregg. All 150 games this year will be in high definition. So if you plan to come to the ball game, and it's going to be televised, and almost all of them are, look good, because you can see people in the stands. You'll check your neighbors out if you're watching these games.
You'll recognize a few.
Tejada after the first pitch. Popper short right. John Rodriguez out from second. Got it. That'll take care of Baltimore in the first. A man left at third. Rays are coming in to hit. Together this way. Jason Bartlett, who finished the year so well at the top of the order, leads it off, followed by Carl Crawford and then Ben Zobrist, Evan Longoria, Carlos Pena, and B.J. Upton. Matt Burrell, the DH. Sean Rodriguez, the second baseman, hits 8th, ahead of the catcher, Deoner Navarro.
Right-hander Kevin Millwood comes over from the Texas Rangers in the Chris Ray deal. Last season with the Texas Rangers, had 31 starts, 3 complete games, a very, very respectable 3.67 earned run average and almost 200 innings pitched. 123 strikeouts, 257 batting average against. He possesses all 4 of the pitches that you got to have as a starter.
Bartlett takes the first pitch, and that's a strike. Millwood, 35 years old. Pop foul, going to carry out a play. And among his accomplishments, a no-hitter in the major leagues. And he is pretty calm and collected out there.
Yeah, he really is. And I think Nolan Ryan, well, I know Nolan Ryan really put it on him last year to lead the Rangers staff and show the way as the veteran and get deeper into the ballgame. And he did that for them. Had a real solid year. After 2 years in a row where he had an ERA over 5 for the Rangers in the American League. His ERA was 3.67, like you just saw.
2-2, and he'll do exactly what he's done here. If he gets 2 strikes on a hitter, he'll pitch a little bit off the plate. He'll come back with a breaking ball.
Right, he's got the slider, good changeup.
Tapped at third for Tejada. The throw across the diamond in time to get Bartlett.
The defense tonight for the Baltimore Orioles around the outfield. Felix Guillet in left field. Adam Jones in center. And Nick Markakis in right. Around the infield, Miguel Tejada back with the Orioles after having some years with the Astros. Cesar Izturis, he's at shortstop. Brian Roberts at second. Garrett Atkins from the Colorado Rockies over at first base. And Matt Wieters behind the plate. This defensive alignment review brought to you by Sweet Bay Supermarket, where saving you money is our passion.
Crawford hits for the Rays. Shortens on the bat. That pitch is a strike. Crawford, it is 8th straight opening day for the Rays. It's upstairs. It's 1-1. Earl coming off last year hitting .305. Lifts it toward left. PA makes the catch. So 2 up, 2 down against the veteran right-hander. And with the bases empty, Ben Zobrist, who is in the number 3 spot. You can't argue with that based on what he did last year.
Nope. 27 home runs, 91 RBIs, 297 batting average. Works the count well. Pretty guy at the plate, a switch hitter. Equally from both sides of the plate, hits just as well. And Longoria is behind him, and I think it's going to give Ben some pitches to hit.
That's a strike.
Here's Evan.
Spent the better part of the spring, actually came to spring training already with the idea that they would improve their situational approach in the batter's box. 2-1, and that was the encouraging thing, I think, about the Rays. Winning 20 games in the spring was great, something that Madden wanted to accomplish, to set the tone of winning. But the way they went about it, you hear Madden talk about process so much, and that's what they did. They had great at-bats under Derek Shelton. They ran the bases very well, went first to third, second to home. They did the things that they wanted to do this spring. Line drive and a base hit up the right side. Markakis will make the pickup. Zobrist digs for 2, and he's in with a double. First hit of the year for the Rays, a double by Ben Zobrist up the right field line.
And that's exactly what Joe Madden's looking at right there, getting Ben Zobrist some pitches to hit, because he does work the count well, doesn't expand his own zone too much. He got a fastball that ran right over the middle of the plate. Good short stride right there, good finish, great extension. And usually when you hit a ball toward Nick Markakis, you figure there's a play at second base. He is that good closing the distance and getting the ball in, but Ben was looking 2 all the way and gets in there easily. Now you've got Evan Longoria and Carlos Pena behind Evan.
So Longoria with an opportunity to put the Rays out in front after driving in 113 runs last year. 1 ball, no strikes.
Respect right there. A couple of sliders well off the outside corner to start Evan Longoria off with. Does have a changeup, occasional curveball to go with the slider and the fastball.
It's 3-0. So he's very careful here with first base open. Pena, of course, on deck, and Carlos has had a little success against Millwood in his career. 3-1. So Millwood, the veteran that he is, very careful here, even though Pena, dangerous power bat looms next. He's 3 for 10 lifetime with a home run against Millwood. That will take the count full.
And not a surprise, he got a 3-1 little slider, a little flat right there. Evans' eyes lit up. It was just a little bit off the outside corner. Take a look right here. Setting up down and away. Matt Wieters falls up a little bit. And you see it's off the outside corner, but Evan can drive it that way.
Swing and a miss. Fastball strikes him out, and that retires the side. Rays leave a man at second. Through 1, no score.
For FoxSportsFlorida.com. Now, there's already a ton of video on the website. This is an added feature to the site. Talk about what you're going to be doing.
Absolutely. I'm going to be writing throughout the week stories on the players, notes, news, analysis, everything you need to know about the Rays.
And you've got a busy night doubling up this evening because a live chat also going on at FoxSportsFlorida.com.
People are typing fast and furiously tonight. They want to know about Sean Rodriguez, the newcomer. They want to know about BJ, and is he going to be the old BJ? A lot of interest and very knowledgeable fans.
Dave Schreiber, a true veteran of the media wars around Tampa and St. Pete, covering the Rays for us all season long on FoxSportsFlorida.com. Go back upstairs to Dwayne.
All right, Whit, thank you. Luke Scott, the designated hitter, fouling away at the first pitch. 1 strike to count. Scott, 31 years old, came over from the National League and has given the Orioles some pop in the middle of their lineup. 1-1. He had 25 home runs last year for Baltimore. Shields right back to the strike. Shields here early has established a quick pace.
He has, and he's pounding the strikes, and it's pretty obvious the O's game plan is to swing at that first pitch if they get a cookie. And 3 of the first 5 hitters have swung at the first pitch. 2 of them for outs.
Ooh, pretty close right there. And Scott somehow took that pitch. 2-2.
Yeah, that's a pretty good pitch right there. Jim Hickey not happy with that. Got to come back and just double it up and do it again. Of course, one of the reasons you jump on the first fastball is you don't want to get behind the count and have Shields go to that strikeout, put away changeup.
Now full count. 2 pitches pretty close right there.
Good count for the changeup right here. Here's Fox Tracks. Take a look. Ball definitely off the outside corner. 3-2 count to throw the changeup. He's shaking it off. He may be shaking to go right back to number 1. Let's see.
And there is ball 4. So So he gives up a walk to Scott, leading off the inning.
And this is just up and away. Yeah, up out of the strike zone. A little cut, little slide to it right there. Not bad. Navarro freezes it pretty well, but Dana DeMute, the home plate umpire, says no way. It's up.
Now Matt Wieters. A strike to start him.
I like that call right there, Dwayne, because we saw last year that Wieters is definitely a first ball, fastball hitter. So Shields and Navarro start him off with a changeup for a strike.
Inside. That's a great thing about Shields. You know, he can start a hitter with that changeup for a strike, and then he really has that out pitch changeup. Two changeups, really.
He does.
He gets ahead, he can finish hitters off.
Yeah, he's got the put away strikeout changeup. Got the get it over changeup when you're looking early in the count for the fastball. There it is again. Good one.
1-2 the count.
You know, he's got enough gas. I mean, he threw the changeup there 82 miles an hour. He's got enough for the fastball. He's got a good 10-mile-an-hour differential that you know, when he gets 1 and 2 and guys start sitting on the changeup or looking off speed, he can buzz one by you.
Well, the other way. Baseball, and it's still 1-2. Now, both these pitchers can be fun to watch because they neither necessarily overpowering, but enough stuff to keep you honest.
That's right.
A number of other pitches to go with it.
Yeah, you saw that with Millwood. He just went up in the zone to Evan Longoria. Not a blazing fastball, only 88, 89, but just out of the zone, and Evan swung underneath it.
High ball back into center. Upton going back. That's carrying on, and he gets there, makes the catch in front of the 404 sign. B.J. Upton just kept going and going and going as that ball carried, and he made the grab in front of the wall.
Well, we saw B.J. Upton right here at the Trop make that catch about a half a dozen times. A little off speed down and away. This ball jumped off the bat. You saw the tail end of B.J. tracking that ball, but he knew exactly where he was. You know, he glides the ball. People say, well, is he trying? Is he running hard? He just has that natural gliding speed. He's definitely running hard. He just makes it look easy. But he also took a peek at the wall. He knew exactly how much distance he had before he jumped and made that catch and where the wall was. Take a look at B.J. right here. Here's full speed. B.J. Upton. Wieters. This ball took off on him. He's tracking it. Watch him take a peek at the wall. Just a quick peek. Enough to know, hey, I'm going to catch it right up against the 404 sign.
So fine defensive play there by B.J. Upton to record the first out. It's a strike to count on Felix P.A. Speed and their defense showing up already.
Good breaking ball right there down in the zone. Look at the box cracks.
He's out of there. First strikeout of the night for Shields. PA out on strikes, tried to check.
Hey, dropped an 82 breaking ball. You see Navarro, that was intentional to set up high. That's good sequencing right there. That's where he wanted it. That's by design to change the eyesight. And PA couldn't hold up. Good execution right there.
Now the first baseman, Garrett Atkins. Pitches a strike. Navarro with a peek down to first. Scott was wandering off the bag with his secondary lead a little too much. close again, and the count is 1-1. Atkins over from Colorado. Two and one.
Curveball right there, backed up on him a little bit. And Newt says it's inside.
Up the right side, foul. That's out of play. And we'll square the count. 2-2.
I think Shields shook enough that I think Garrett Atkins thought a changeup was coming. 2-1, and he was late on that fastball that was up and out over the plate. Shook about 4 times.
Inside. Well, that's where a reputation can really help a pitcher, because before the game ever starts, the hitter has that changeup in his mind.
You bet, absolutely. And you know, Garrett Atkins, being in the National League, hasn't seen much of Shields, so he's hearing about the great changeup. Sticks a fastball there that runs off the inside corner.
Just a little piece of it foul.